Have you ever dreamed of wandering through a country where ancient wonders whisper secrets of resilience and hidden struggles, where every corner reveals how people confront life's uncertainties with grace and creativity? Italy, that boot-shaped peninsula in the heart of Europe, isn't just a postcard of pasta and piazzas. It's a tapestry of human experiences, from quiet battles against isolation to the unyielding spirit that turns challenges into cherished traditions. In this exploration for Top 15 Discoveries, we'll uncover the quirky, the profound, and the everyday marvels that make Italy a beacon of human endurance. As we dive in, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Top 15 Discoveries for more journeys into the world's hidden gems.
Welcome to Top 15 Discoveries.
Number 15, Italy, the only nation nestling two independent countries. Picture this, a land where borders blur in the most enchanting way, allowing you to hop between three countries in one lazy afternoon. Italy stands unique as the sole country enveloping two fully sovereign states, Vatican City and San Marino. Vatican City, the tiniest nation on Earth, serves as the Catholic Church's nerve center, boasting St. Peter's Basilica and the Sistine Chapel. Its Swiss Guards don Renaissance-era uniforms sketched by Michelangelo, a living testament to artistry amid daily routines. Venturing northeast, San Marino perches atop Mount Titano, boasting over 1,700 years of independence. This mountaintop republic once minted its own coins, ran a national post office, and issues passports that collectors covet like rare stamps. San Marino citizens cross into Italy passport-free, while visitors snag a quirky stamp as a travel memento. It's a reminder of how small enclaves thrive amid larger landscapes, echoing the human quest for autonomy in a connected world. Shifting from these nested sovereignties to the sun-kissed shores, let's explore how Italy's beaches enforce rules that protect their fragile beauty, turning relaxation into a mindful adventure. Have you ever wondered how such strict guidelines foster a deeper appreciation for nature's gifts? Number 14, Europe's weirdest beach rules. Italy's beaches aren't mere stretches of sand. They're vibrant personalities with eccentric regulations that highlight the delicate balance between enjoyment and preservation. Take La Pelosa in Sardinia, dubbed the Caribbean of Italy for its turquoise waters so clear you spot your shadow on the seabed. Here tourists must spread towels before treading the sand to prevent pilfering precious grains, with fines up to $500 for violators, each speck treated like treasure. Nearby, Budelli Island flaunts a rare pink beach tinted by centuries of crushed microcoral, but stepping ashore is forbidden, admired only from a boat. For 3 decades, it housed a single resident, Mauro Morandi, embracing solitude like a modern hermit in harmony with the sea. For the bold, Giovano Beach hides between Cinque Terre's cliffs as a clothing-optional haven, accessible via a creepy, pitch-dark abandoned railway tunnel over a kilometer long, thrilling yet introspective. From these coastal curiosities, we glide to a city where waterways replace roads, revealing how Venetians adapt to isolation with poetic grace. What draws you most of Venice's car-free existence? In reflecting on these geographical oddities, I can't help but think how they teach us that true freedom often lies in embracing limitations, fostering a deeper connection to our surroundings and ourselves. It's a gentle nudge to find peace in what we can't change. Number 13, the only city in Italy without a single road. In an era obsessed with speed and highways, Venice defies convention as the sole city sans streets, a labyrinth of over 150 canals, 400 bridges, and ancient walkways that force a slower pace. No cars clutter its paths. Instead, the Grand Canal acts as a watery thoroughfare. Taxis, buses, even ambulances. All boats, piloted by licensed captains who navigate with dancer-like elegance. The iconic gondola, a slim vessel propelled by one oar, embodies this aquatic lifestyle. Venetians cherish the clean air, the soothing lap of waves, and a tranquility rare in modern Europe, turning potential inconvenience into a sanctuary from the rush. This setup mirrors the human struggle against disconnection, where adapting to unique environments builds unbreakable community bonds. As we leave Venice's serene channels, we turn to Milan, where a historical nudge toward positivity combats the shadows of urban anonymity. How does Milan's smile tradition resonate with your own experiences of kindness in crowded places? Number 12. The only city in the world with a smile law. Milan, the hub of fashion and design, once mandated smiles in public during the 19th century, except in hospitals or at somber events, a guideline that lingers in spirit, weaving warmth into daily interactions. Though no longer enforced, it encourages connections, the baker's grin, the subway attendant's nod, even a police officer's beam can pierce the fog of a dreary day. In older quarters, arriving unsmiling at gatherings might earn a soft reminder, a Lombard custom preserving communal harmony. This simple act symbolizes how Milan counters the isolation of city life, reminding us that a smile can bridge emotional gaps in a fast-paced world. Transitioning from Milan's uplifting ethos to the rolling icons of Italian streets, we discover how Vespas embody freedom amid life's constraints. Have you ridden a Vespa and felt that sense of liberation? From my perspective, these urban tales highlight the power of small rituals and overcoming feelings of alienation, encouraging us to seek joy in shared humanity, a lesson that enriches our own lives wherever we are. Number 11. Vintage Vespas, Italy's rolling street heritage. No brand captures Italy's essence like the Vespa, born in 1946 by Piaggio to infuse lightness into post-war lives, easy, clean, and beautifully simple. It embedded itself in the nation's DNA, with 1960s models buzzing through Rome, Florence, and Naples' alleys not as relics but daily companions. Some towns dedicate lanes to vintage Vespas, while clubs host Tuscany tours, parades of hand-painted scooters weaving vineyards like nostalgic processions. In San Gimignano, the annual Vespa Raduno celebrates through medieval streets, and southern weddings swap limos for red Vespas adorned with ribbons and bells. These scooters represent resilience, turning mobility challenges into symbols of enduring companionship. Moving from these buzzing streets to mountain villages offering new beginnings, we see how Italy invites outsiders to revive fading ways. What business would you start if invited to such a village? Number 10. Italy will pay you $30,000, but there's a catch. In southern Italy's highlands, like Calabria and Molise, authorities dangle up to $30,000 for foreigners to relocate and launch traditional ventures, a vintage bookstore, repair shop, cozy bar, or handmade pasta outlet to breathe life into vanishing crafts. No Italian roots required, just a solid plan nets paperwork aid, tax perks, and warm welcomes with lasagna and wine. Some spots rent homes for $1 monthly, complete with yards, fireplaces, and Van Gogh-esque views. This initiative addresses rural depopulation's quiet despair, fostering hope through community revival. As we delve deeper into Italy's cultural quirks, let's uncover the superstitions that help people navigate inner fears. How do superstitions play a role in your life? Personally, these stories of adaptation remind me that embracing change, whether on wheels or in new homes, can transform personal uncertainties into opportunities for growth and belonging, a timeless value for anyone facing life's shifts. Number 9. Superstitions and charms in Italian culture. Italians weave superstitions into daily life as shields against unseen anxieties, like avoiding the number 17, deemed unlucky, especially in travel or dining setups. The cornuto, a red horn charm, wards off the malacchio or evil eye, worn from envy. In southern regions, folks sprinkle salt over shoulders to dispel negativity or avoid upside-down bread, symbols of misfortune. These practices, far from mere quirks, offer comfort in uncertain times, reflecting the human need for control amid life's unpredictabilities. Take Maria from Calabria, who always wore her cornicello. One rainy day, it saved her from a slippery fall by catching on a fence, leading to a family laugh that strengthened their bonds. A humorous yet touching tale of how charms foster unity in facing everyday worries. From these protective rituals, we tilt toward Italy's leaning towers beyond Pisa, symbols of steadfastness against shifting grounds. Have you visited any lesser-known leaning structures? Number 8. The hidden leaning towers of Italy. While Pisa's tower grabs headlines, Bologna's Garisenda and Asenelli lean to the subsiding soil, crafting a fairy tale skyline from medieval mishaps. Venice and Tuscany hide similar tilts in churches and spires, results of Italy's varied geology. These aren't flaws but emblems of endurance, where climbing offers panoramic views and a subtle sway, inviting reflection on life's imbalances. They echo the quiet struggles of communities adapting to unstable foundations, finding beauty in imperfection. Shifting to subterranean wonders, Italy's caves reveal hidden worlds that mirror our inner explorations. What mysteries do you think lie in Italy's underground? In my view, these cultural and architectural insights teach that confronting fears, be they superstitious or structural, builds inner strength, helping us appreciate the beauty in vulnerability and the support of those around us. Number 7. Italy's mysterious underground caves. Beneath Italy's surface lie enchanting caves like Frasassi and Marche, Europe's vast system with stalactites resembling icy castles in glowing underground lakes. Puglia's grottos hold prehistoric art, while Rome's catacombs whisper ancient tales through echoing chambers. Night tours with dim lights evoke adventure, connecting us to forgotten eras and the human drive to explore shadows for light. These depths symbolize delving into personal unknowns, where discovery eases isolation's grip. As we emerge from the depths to festive gatherings, Sagre festivals highlight community as a balm for solitude. Have you attended a local food festival that brought people together? Number 6. Sagre festivals, celebrations of local flavors. Italy bursts with Sagre, annual village feasts honoring seasonal bounties like truffles in Umbria or chestnuts in Tuscany. These events feature feasts, dances under lanterns, and games like cheese rolling, blending food with rituals. They're lifelines against rural loneliness, drawing folks to share stories and meals. In a Tuscan hamlet, old-timer Giovanni once shared chestnut, roasting tales from his youth during a Sagre, sparking laughter and tears as generations bonded over simple joys, a heartfelt anecdote of how traditions heal divides and nurture souls. Transitioning from these joyful feasts to the thrill of cycling endurance, Giro d'Italia showcases human tenacity on two wheels. What aspect of endurance sports inspires you most? From these hidden realms and communal joys, I believe they remind us that exploring our inner and outer worlds fosters connections, turning moments of doubt into shared triumphs, a profound gift for navigating life's complexities. Number 5. Giro d'Italia, a testament to endurance. One of cycling's grand tours, Giro d'Italia spans 3 weeks across Italy's rugged terrains from Alps to Sicily, with riders in pink jerseys symbolizing victory, inspired by a newspaper's hue. Routes wind through quaint villages, fans showering flowers amid occasional wildlife surprises. More than sport, it's a narrative of perseverance against fatigue and doubt, mirroring everyday battles for purpose. The race unites spectators in cheers, combating the solitude of long journeys. Venturing to Ravenna's shimmering art, mosaics illuminate how creativity counters life's duller shades. Have you marveled at ancient mosaics up close? Number 4. The dazzling mosaics of Ravenna. Ravenna's Byzantine churches gleam with 5th century mosaics of gold and glass, depicting paradises and emperors in 3D-like splendor under sunlight. Some hide symbolic messages revealed in specific lights, blending faith and history. Workshops let visitors craft their own, evoking patience amid modern haste. These artworks reflect humanity's quest for meaning in fragmented times, turning pieces into wholes. As we sail to colorful isles near Venice, Burano's vibrancy lifts spirits against watery seclusion. What color would your dream home be on such an island? Personally, the endurance of cyclists and the artistry of mosaics inspire a message. In facing personal hurdles, channeling passion into pursuits creates lasting legacies, enriching not just ourselves, but those we touch. Number 3. Burano Island, a rainbow paradise. Off Venice, Burano dazzles with houses painted in mandated rainbows, aiding fishermen's returns from sea. Paired with intricate lace-making, it forms a living canvas. Legends say colors repel negativity, and wandering its alleys offers delightful lost moments. This palette combats the monotony of island life, fostering creativity and community warmth in the face of separation. From Burano's hues to Sicily's fiery peaks, Mount Etna embodies living with nature's whims. Have you experienced a natural wonder that changed your outlook? Number 2. Mount Etna, Europe's active volcanic marvel. Sicily's Etna, Europe's tallest active volcano, spews lava flows creating stark black-red landscapes, with tours allowing close views of eruptions tied to Greek myths. Its soil yields smoky wines and year-round snow contrasts hot streams. Residents like those in Catania, who've dwelled in its shadow for decades, view it as a nurturing yet unpredictable mother. Fertile lands offset ash falls, teaching adaptation. Take longtime local Angelo, who humorously recounts dancing around lava streams during hikes, his tales weaving family resilience into laughter, a touching reminder of thriving amid uncertainty. Wrapping up with Italy's communicative flair, gestures reveal emotional depths unspoken. How do you express yourself beyond words? In contemplating these vibrant and volcanic wonders, I find a core truth. Embracing life's unpredictabilities with color and courage builds unbreakable spirits, a value that helps us all weather personal storms. Number 1. Italians communicate with their hands. Italians don't just speak, they perform, with hands as a full language in Naples' piazzas, where debates involve soaring arms and shrugs. A pinched finger skyward queries confusion elegantly, part of over 250 documented gestures, varying regionally. Romans conduct like maestros, Sicilians twirl like dancers. Naples teaches kids parler con le mani as cultural essence. This physical dialogue bridges verbal gaps, confronting the human challenge of being truly understood in a noisy world. We've journeyed through top 15 discoveries in Italy, from nested nations to volcanic vigils, each unveiling how people navigate life's subtler struggles with ingenuity and heart. If these tales stirred you, comment and subscribe to Top 15 Discoveries for more revelations. What discovery here surprised you most? From my heart, remember that in every quirk lies a lesson in empathy. Cherish the shadows, for they shape our light.
Welcome to Top 15 Discoveries.
Have you ever imagined a place where the sun never seems to set, where every corner hums with music, and where the spirit of resilience shines through vibrant culture? The Dominican Republic, a Caribbean jewel, is that place, a land of breathtaking beaches, lively festivals, and a people whose strength and beauty captivate the heart. On our YouTube channel, Top 15 Discoveries, we're peeling back the layers of this nation to reveal its soul, from its stunning landscapes to the hidden struggles of its people. This isn't just a travel guide, it's a journey into the heart of a culture that thrives against the odds. Join us as we uncover the top 15 discoveries that make the Dominican Republic unforgettable. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Top 15 Discoveries to keep exploring the world with us. Number 15, a land of contrasts and resilience. Nestled on Hispaniola, the second largest Caribbean island, the Dominican Republic occupies the eastern 5/8, sharing the island with Haiti. Spanning 48,671 square kilometers, roughly the size of Vermont and New Hampshire combined, it's a geographical marvel, home to Pico Duarte, the Caribbean's highest peak at 10,164 feet, and Lake Enriquillo, its lowest point at 151 feet below sea level. With over 300 sunny days and a steady 77 decks, it's a perpetual summer. Yet, beneath this paradise lies a stark economic divide. The Dominican Republic's GDP per capita of $8,835 in 22 dwarfs Haiti's $1,748, reflecting a tale of prosperity and struggle on one island. This contrast shapes a nation of resilience, where beauty and hardship coexist. The lesson here is clear. Even in paradise, strength is forged in adversity, urging us to appreciate abundance while empathizing with those facing challenges. Transition. As we leave the landscape, let's meet the women who light up this vibrant nation. What's a place you visited that taught you about resilience? Number 14. The allure of Dominican women. The women of the Dominican Republic are a captivating blend of beauty and tenacity, embodying the nation's diverse heritage: 72% mulatto or mestizo, 16% of European descent. Their striking features, from curly hair to radiant skin, turn heads in Santo Domingo's lively streets. But their allure goes beyond looks. It's a hustle. Salons and spas outnumber cafes, as women invest heavily in their appearance, a source of pride in a society where standing out is survival. I met Anna, a young hairdresser who rises at dawn to style clients, her laughter masking the long hours she works to support her siblings. Her dream? To open her own salon, a goal she chases with unwavering grit. Anna's story shows that beauty is more than skin deep. It's a testament to ambition and heart, inspiring us to honor the unseen efforts behind every confident smile. Transition. From these radiant women, let's dive into the festivals where they shine brightest. What's a quality you admire in the women of your community? Number 13, Carnival, a celebration of spirit. Every February, the Carnival Festival transforms Santo Domingo and La Vega into vibrant spectacles, a highlight of our top P15 discoveries. Streets explode with parades, where women lead in dazzling costumes blending African, Spanish, and Taino influences. Their merengue and bachata moves, full of energy, captivate crowds under fireworks-lit skies. But for these performers, the festival is a labor of love, months of crafting costumes for fleeting moments of glory, often on tight budgets. I met Sophia, a dancer who sews her own outfits, her fingers calloused but her smile radiant. She dances to honor her grandmother, who taught her the steps, a tradition that keeps her grounded. Sophia's passion reminds us that joy can bloom in sacrifice, urging us to celebrate our roots with pride. Transition. As Carnival fades, another festival carries this cultural torch forward. Have you ever joined a festival that felt like a family reunion? Number 12. The Guloya Festival, a cultural gem. On January 3rd, the Guloya Festival transforms San Pedro de Macorís into a dazzling stage, a UNESCO-recognized gem in our top 15 discoveries that celebrates the Dominican Republic's African and Spanish heritage. Women lead the Cocolo dance, their glittering costumes sparkling under the sun, moving to the hypnotic beat of drums and folk melodies. Artisans pour their hearts into crafting feathered headdresses, each beat a nod to ancestral traditions, though funding shortages spark creative use of recycled materials. I met Elena, a dancer whose nightly rehearsals honor her great-grandmother's legacy, her graceful steps a living connection to history that moved me deeply. Families gather sharing steaming bowls of sancocho, their laughter weaving bonds across generations. Yet, the festival's future hinges on community resilience, as locals fight to preserve this cultural treasure against financial odds. This vibrant celebration teaches us that heritage is a flame kept alive by passion, urging us to cherish our own traditions. Transition. From Guloya's rhythms, let's explore the streets where daily life sings. What's a festival that connects you to your roots? Number 11. The rhythm of the streets. The streets of Santo Domingo are a living, breathing symphony where chaos and charm dance in perfect rhythm, a highlight of our top 15 discoveries. Vendors animate every corner, their carts overflowing with sweet pineapples and colorful trinkets, each sale a hard-won step toward a better life. The colmados, those beloved corner stores, are more than shops, they're community heartbeats, where neighbors sip cold President beers, swap stories, and sway to salsa from crackly radios, turning ordinary moments into celebrations. Motoconchos, the daring motorcycle taxis, dart through the bustling traffic, their drivers sharing city secrets with every passenger. I met Xavier, a vendor whose bright smile masked the long hours under the scorching sun, his eyes sparkling as he spoke of his daughter's college dreams. This vibrant street life, chaotic yet harmonious, embodies the Dominican spirit, resilient and joyful despite the grind. It teaches us to find beauty in the everyday, inspiring us to embrace our own communities with open hearts. Transition. From these lively streets, let's groove to the music that defines the nation. What's the liveliest street you've ever explored? Number 10. Merengue, the heartbeat of culture. Merengue, the pulsating heartbeat of the Dominican Republic, is a vibrant thread in our top 15 discoveries, blending joy, struggle, and cultural pride into every step. This iconic dance, born in the 1800s, fuses Spanish accordions, African tambora drums, and the Taino gira, creating a rhythm that's impossible to resist. In 2025, events like the Puerto Plata Merengue Festival light up the coast, with dancers in colorful skirts twirling under starry skies, drawing global crowds. For locals like Elena, a 22-year-old performer I met in Santo Domingo, merengue is more than a dance, it's a lifeline. Practicing under flickering streetlights, she pours her heart into each move, escaping her family's financial burdens. Her dream of joining a professional troupe drives her, despite meager tips, embodying the nation's grit. Merengue's global influence shines in international dance competitions, but its soul thrives in local bars, where everyone sways until dawn. This music transforms hardship into hope, proving that merengue is the Dominican spirit in motion. Number 9. Baseball, a dream in the dust. Baseball in the Dominican Republic, a vibrant highlight of our top 15 discoveries, is a heartbeat that echoes from dusty fields to packed stadiums like Estadio Quisqueya in Santo Domingo. In small towns like San Pedro de Macorís, kids swing bats with fierce determination. Their dreams of Major League Baseball, MLB, glory burning bright. Over 30% of MLB players in 2025 hail from this island, per league stats. Yet for every Juan Soto, thousands face rejection, their hopes tested by grueling tryouts and worn-out gear. I met Javier, a 16-year-old catcher in La Romana, practicing under the blazing sun, his patched glove a symbol of grit. His father, a former player, coaches him, their bond a testament to shared sacrifice. Javier's grin and quiet resolve stole my heart. He plays to honor his family. Though scouts patrol these fields, the odds are steep, making every swing an act of defiance. Baseball unites communities, sparking joy and resilience, teaching us to chase dreams with unwavering hope. Transition. From the ballpark's passion, let's explore the beaches that define this paradise. What's a dream you've pursued against tough odds? Number 8. Beaches and natural wonders. The Dominican Republic's coastline, a radiant gem in our top P15 discoveries, captivates with its diverse beauty and ecological richness. Playa Bavaro's powdery sands and calm, turquoise shallows invite families to snorkel among thriving fish populations, up 15% in 2025, thanks to robust marine conservation, per Caribbean biodiversity reports. Venture to Giro National Park, a UNESCO biosphere reserve, where mangroves cradle gentle manatees, offering a tranquil escape from Cabertit's thrilling surf breaks. These ecosystems, though, rely on tireless locals like Diego, a fisherman-turned-guide whose weathered hands tell stories of protecting coral gardens. I met Diego on a boat tour, his eyes alight with pride as he described guiding tourists, despite his modest earnings. His dedication, mirrored in community cleanups, counters over-tourism's toll, preserving these shores' magic. This delicate dance of nature and human effort inspires awe, reminding us to tread lightly and honor the planet's treasures with every visit. Transition. From coastal wonders, let's savor the flavors of Dominican cuisine. What's a natural wonder you've explored that left you speechless? Number 7. A feast of flavors. The Dominican Republic's cuisine, a dazzling highlight of our top P15 discoveries, weaves a tapestry of flavors that reflect its resilient spirit. Dishes like tostones, golden, crispy plantains fried to perfection, shine alongside zesty garlic mojo sauce, a street food staple buzzing in 2025's vibrant markets. I met Diego, a vendor in Puerto Plata, whose sizzling grill and hearty laugh drew crowds. His long hours fund his daughter's art dreams, infusing each toaststone with love and sacrifice. Equally enchanting is Majorit, a velvety corn pudding blending Taino and Spanish heritage, a sweet embrace for dessert enthusiasts. In Santo Domingo's bustling markets, women barter for fresh cacao, crafting rich hot chocolate that warms morning routines. These dishes, from savory to sweet, unite diverse roots African, Spanish, and Taino into a culinary symphony. Every bite tells a story of community and hustle, reminding us that sharing a meal can bridge cultures, inviting us to cherish the love in every flavor. What's a dish that brings your community together? Number 6. The economic hustle behind the paradise. The Dominican Republic's economy, a dazzling highlight of our top 15 discoveries, thrives in 2025, with tourism pumping 16% into a GOR-key per capita of $9,000 to $1,500 per IMF estimates, and remittances from 2.5 million Dominicans abroad fueling growth. Yet, beneath the glitz of Santo Domingo's resorts lies a gritty hustle. Urban workers like Ramon, a waiter in Punta Cana, charm guests during 14-hour shifts, earning $300 to $500 monthly, barely keeping pace with food prices that rose 5% since 2024. His dream of a motorbike to visit his rural family keeps him going, a heartfelt reminder of personal sacrifices behind every smile. In rural areas, cacao and banana farmers battle global price swings, pushing many to seek city jobs, while Banco Agricola's $200 million microloan program in 2025 offers hope, though red tape slows impact. This dance of prosperity and struggle showcases a nation's unyielding spirit, teaching us to honor the labor that powers paradise. Transition. As we admire this hustle, let's cruise through the roads that keep the nation moving. What's a job you've seen that embodies resilience? Number 5. Navigating the chaotic roads. The Dominican Republic's roads, a pulsating highlight of our top 15 discoveries, are a thrilling blend of chaos and charm that define the nation's spirit. In 2025, Santo Domingo's streets are a vibrant spectacle. Colorful taxis jostle with scooters that dart through impossibly tight gaps, while pedestrians navigate with seasoned agility. The iconic beep language orchestrates this frenzy. A single honk nudges dawdlers. 2 sharp beeps announce a daring pass. A code as natural to locals as breathing but exhilarating for newcomers. Ride-hailing apps like Uber, now costing $6 per trip per recent data, provide a modern escape, yet rural Gaguas, crowded minibuses buzzing with chatter, remain the backbone of transport at just $0.75 a ride. I met Javier, a motorbike taxi driver whose infectious grin and bold maneuvers turned every trip into an adventure. He weaves through traffic to fund his sister's art school, his pride in her shining through. This relentless road energy teaches us that life's chaos can foster community, urging us to embrace adaptability. Transition. From these lively roads, let's explore the natural reserves safeguarding the island's beauty. What's the wildest road trip you've ever taken? Number 4. Guardians of nature's treasures. The Dominican Republic's natural reserves, a radiant gem in our top 15 discoveries, pulse with biodiversity that enchants every visitor. Jaragua National Park, a 2025 UNESCO Biosphere Reserve contender, cradles mangroves and the elusive Hispaniolan solenodon, a living fossil untouched by time. Los Haitises National Park, with its towering limestone karsts and Taino petroglyphs, saw a 20% surge in eco-tourists in 2025 per recent tourism reports, drawing adventurers to its emerald caves. Yet, this paradise faces threats as rangers like Javier wage a tireless battle. I met Javier at a turtle nesting beach, his eyes gleaming under the stars as he guarded hatchlings from poachers. His childhood memories of these shores fuel his grueling patrols, each saved turtle a victory. His dedication choked me up, a reminder of nature's fragile beauty. Climate change looms with rising seas endangering habitats, but hope shines through community reforestation, up 15% in 2025. These efforts teach us to protect our planet's treasures, a call to action for all. What's a conservation effort you've supported? Number 3, education, a beacon of hope. Education in the Dominican Republic, a radiant highlight of our top 15 discoveries, is a powerful force for change, illuminating paths to a brighter future. In 2025, urban centers like Santiago buzz with innovative STEM programs, sparking curiosity among young minds, as noted in recent Ministry of Education reports. Yet, rural areas face stark challenges, with children like Javier, a 12-year-old I met, walking miles to attend underfunded schools, his dream of becoming an engineer burning bright. Teachers like Clara, who tutors Javier by lantern light, embody the nation's hope, her own rise from a rural village fueling her passion. Despite 2025's mobile library initiatives, funding shortages hinder progress, making every lesson a hard-won victory. For students and educators, education is a lifeline, breaking barriers and building dreams. Clara and Javier's story teaches us to champion learning as a universal right, inspiring us to support those who dare to dream big. Transition. From classrooms, let's explore the hospitality welcoming visitors. What's a teacher who's inspired you? Number 2, a warm Dominican welcome. The Dominican Republic's hospitality, a shining star in our top 15 discoveries, wraps every visitor in a warm, unforgettable embrace. In 2025, the Sestre Tourist Police ensure safety across bustling centers like Punta Cana and Santo Domingo, bolstered by advanced security systems, according to recent tourism reports. Locals like Javier, a Samana tour guide, elevate this welcome to an art form. His vibrant storytelling and hearty laugh turned a whale watching adventure into a cherished memory, though he quietly juggles extra shifts to support his sister's medical dreams. From beach vendors offering chilled President beers to shopkeepers sharing local lore, Dominicans greet you with genuine warmth, their smiles often hiding the grind of long workdays. This selfless generosity transforms strangers into family, creating bonds that linger long after you leave. It's a powerful reminder that kindness, given freely despite personal struggles, is a universal language that connects us all. Comment 7 for visa tips, 1 to visit, or 0 if it's not for you. Like, comment, and subscribe to Top P15 Discoveries. What's the kindest gesture you've experienced while traveling? Number 1. Why the Dominican Republic calls you. The Dominican Republic, a radiant star in our top 15 discoveries, beckons with an irresistible blend of natural splendor and cultural vibrancy that captures the soul. Its 800 miles of coastline cradle over 200 beaches, like Punta Cana's turquoise embrace, where the sun kisses the sand year-round. Beyond the shores, the island's festivals pulse with life. Carnival's dazzling parades and Giulia's UNESCO-honored dances showcase a heritage woven from African, Spanish, and Taino threads. In 2025, tourism thrives, with 10 million visitors annually per recent data drawn to this affordable paradise where a month's living costs $1,000 to $2,000. Yet, it's the people's resilience that truly enchants. Vendors, dancers, and guides like Guan, who I met sharing stories under Samana's stars, embody a warmth that transcends hardship. This nation invites you to dance mering, savor Sancoco, and dream big. Comment 7 for visa tips, 1 to visit, or 0 if it's not for you. The Dominican Republic calls, will you answer? What's the one experience here you'd chase first?
Welcome to Top 15 Discoveries, World's No One Discovery YouTube channel. Have you ever wandered into a paradise that whispers secrets? Imagine stepping onto an island where turquoise waves hum ancient songs, rainforests pulse with untold stories, and every smile carries a legacy of resilience. Guadeloupe, a French Caribbean jewel shaped like a butterfly, isn't just a destination. It's a living tapestry of Creole heartbeats and quiet struggles. In this episode of Top 15 Discoveries, we're peeling back the layers of this enchanting land, revealing 12 astonishing truths that make it the Caribbean's hidden treasure. From beaches that steal your breath to traditions that dance with history, Guadeloupe balances its dazzling allure with the weight of preserving its soul. Don't miss out. Hit like, comment, and subscribe to Top 15 Discoveries to join our journey. As we dive into this butterfly island in 2025, you'll see why its people shine through every challenge, crafting a paradise that's as real as it is radiant. What's the most unforgettable place you've ever dreamed of exploring? Number 15, festivals that light up the soul. Guadeloupe's festivals are the island's heartbeat, bursting with color and rhythm that draw the world to its shores. Carnival, from January to March, transforms streets into a kaleidoscope of feathered costumes and guoca drums, culminating in Mardi Gras' electrifying parades. The Terre des Blues Festival in May on Marie Galante weaves jazz and Creole under a starlit sky, where couples sway and locals dance with abandon. These celebrations are Guadeloupe's lifeblood, but small businesses often stretch thin to meet tourist demand, their efforts unseen amid the revelry. For Top 15 Discoveries, these festivals reveal a truth. Joy is hard-won, built on community, resilience. I'm reminded that life's brightest moments shine when we share them, but we must honor those who make them possible. Which festival would you dance at in Guadeloupe? Number 14, Guadeloupe's Women, a celebration of strength. Guadeloupe's women embody the island's soul. Their beauty a blend of African, European, Indian, and indigenous Caribbean roots. Their majorous outfits, vivid reds, yellows, and greens, are a bold declaration of heritage. Here, fuller figures are celebrated as symbols of allure and prosperity, defying Western norms. Yet in the tourism industry, some face pressure to charm visitors, balancing hospitality with personal boundaries. For Top 15 Discoveries, their story is a reminder. True beauty radiates from authenticity, but it's a flame that needs protecting. I've learned that confidence is universal, yet it's tested when the world expects you to perform. What makes a person's beauty stand out to you? Number 13, beaches that steal your breath. Guadeloupe's beaches are nothing short of magical, each stretch of sand a story carved by the Caribbean's embrace. Plage de Bois-Jolon in Saint-Anen welcomes you with soft snow-white sand and calm waters, perfect for lazy days with palm-shaded picnics. Venture to Anse-des-Châteaux near La Soufrière, and you'll find a wilder scene. Volcanic cliffs tower over crashing waves, thrilling surfers and dreamers alike. These gems, among the island's 200-plus shores, glow brighter than ever in 2025, pulling travelers into their spell. But there's a shadow over this paradise. Erosion and tourist footfalls strain delicate coasts, spurring locals to fight for their preservation. For top 15 discoveries, these beaches felt like sacred ground, yet fragile. Camille, a local I met, leads weekly beach cleanups, her hands sweeping away debris to save her home. Her resolve struck me. Beauty like this needs our protection. Guadeloupe's shores remind us to tread lightly, honoring what captivates us. I've learned that caring for what we love ensures its legacy. Which Guadeloupe beach would you explore first? Number 12, a land that dances with the earth. Guadeloupe's tranquil beaches hide a restless spirit beneath, where the earth hums with seismic energy. Geologists note the island's place on the Lesser Antilles Fault, making quakes a quiet reality. Centuries ago, a massive tremor reshaped Pointe-à-Pitre, yet locals rebuilt with unyielding hope. Today, colorful homes stand where rubble once lay, a testament to their grit. Modern Guadeloupe embraces this dance, with schools teaching quake preparedness and artisans crafting art from recycled stones. For top 15 discoveries, meeting Maria, teacher leading drills, was inspiring. Her calm strength steadies her students. Yet the challenge persists. Rural areas lack advanced monitoring, leaving some vulnerable. This contrast, serenity above, uncertainty below, mirrors life's unpredictability. It reminds us that resilience is built not in calm, but in facing the unknown with courage. What's a challenge you've turned into strength? Number 11, Pointe-à-Pike, the island's vibrant core. In 2025, its bustling docks welcome ships brimming with spices and tropical fruits, fueling the island's economy. The Place de la Victoire, ringed by charming pastel buildings, comes alive with zouk dancers swaying beneath palm trees, their movements a celebration of Creole soul. Sidewalks buzz with artisans weaving straw hats and carving wooden figures, each creation a testament to generations of tradition. For top 15 discoveries, Pointe-à-Pitre was a sensory feast. Vendors' laughter and the scent of grilled conch filled the air, painting a vivid picture of community. Yet, challenges loom. Soaring rents force young families to the city's edges, fraying tight-knit bonds. Camille, a local artist, counters this with murals that splash Creole pride across walls. Her brushstrokes a stand against fading identity. Her story reveals Pointe-à-Pitre's heart, resilient, creative, and fiercely rooted. This city shows that true vibrancy springs from people who cherish their heritage. What's a place that feels alive to you? Number 10, cuisine that sparks the senses. Guadeloupe's cuisine is a love song to the Caribbean, blending African, French, and Indian flavors into dishes that ignite every sense. Take acras, golden fritters bursting with cod and herbs, fried to crispy perfection at roadside stand. Or savor boudin Creole, spicy sausage packed with local peppers, a festival favorite that locals swear tastes like home. These flavors tell Guadeloupe's story, but the rising cost of ingredients like imported flour or fresh fish pinches small eateries. In 2025, chefs innovate, using breadfruit or cassava to stretch recipes, preserving tradition despite economic strain. At a Santé and food stall, vendor Claire shared how her across recipe, passed down from her grandmother, keeps her family fed and her customers smiling. For top 15 discoveries, tasting Guadeloupe's food felt like joining a family table, though the struggle to afford it lingers. Food is connection, but its future depends on supporting local growers. What's a dish that feels like home to you? Number 9. A bus system fueled by trust. Guadeloupe's buses are a wild, wonderful ride, unbound by schedules or rigid stops. Forget timetables, these vans roll when passengers pile in, weaving through palm-lined roads with a honk and a wave. Locals flag them down anywhere, like hailing a friend, and drivers pause mid-route if you shout your destination. It's chaos to outsiders, but for top 15 discoveries, it's a dance of trust, knitting communities tight. In 2025, this system thrives, though pricey taxis push some to rely on shared rides. Picture this: a driver, grinning, lets a kid hop on free to get to school, locals chuckling as they squeeze in. This isn't just transport, it's Guadeloupe's heartbeat where strangers become neighbors. Yet tourists often miss the magic, confused by the lack of signs. System shows that connection trumps structure. It taught me that trust can turn a ride into a bond. What's the most unique way you've gotten around a new place? Number 8. Love chosen by scent. In Guadeloupe, the quest for love is a sensory journey, where a whiff of perfume can ignite a lifelong bond. For top 15 discoveries, this custom is a captivating glimpse into the island's soul. Women here, inspired by French sophistication, believe a man's fragrance reveals his essence. Sea clove for daring, lavender for calm. At vibrant dances, in places like Saint-Anan, single women, their one-knot hats signaling availability, subtly sniffed suitor scents, seeking sparks of connection. As of 2025, local perfumers craft custom blends, fueling this romantic ritual. Camille, a loco we met, beamed as she recalled her husband's cedarwood scent, a promise of trust that led to love. Yet this tradition carries weight. Publicly choosing a partner feels like a stage, and some women grapple with balancing custom against personal desire. Guadeloupe's sense-driven love story blends freedom with expectation, showing how culture shapes the heart. It's taught me that love is a dance of choice and heritage, each step uniquely ours. What fragrance would define your love story? Number 7. Hot springs where freedom reigns. Guadeloupe's people defy time, with an average lifespan of 82.2 years, men reaching 78.4, women soaring to 85.7, outshining many global peers. What's their secret? It's the tempo guada, a rhythm of life that shrugs off stress. Locals feast on vibrant papaya, fresh snapper, and thyme-infused dishes, sidestepping processed junk. Daily walks along black sand beaches and dances at village fetes keep spirits high and bodies nimble. Unlike urban isolation elsewhere, Guadeloupe's elders are family anchors, their stories shared over rum at dusk. In 2025, community health programs thrive, yet rural clinics remain scarce, a hurdle for those far from city care. For top 15 discoveries, meeting a grandmother weaving baskets while humming Creole tunes showed me vitality's true source, connection. Her eyes sparkled with purpose, reminding us that love and community fuel long lives. Number 6. Long lives, hard won. Guadeloupe's people defy time with an average lifespan of 82.2 years, men reaching 78.4, women soaring to 85.7, outshining many global peers. What's their secret? It's the tempo guada, a rhythm of life that shrugs off stress. Locals feast on vibrant papaya, fresh snapper, and thyme-infused dishes, sidestepping processed junk. Daily walks along black sand beaches and dances at village fetes keep spirits high and bodies nimble. Unlike urban isolation elsewhere, Guadeloupe's elders are family anchors, their stories shared over rum at dusk. In 2025, community health programs thrive, yet rural clinics remain scarce, a hurdle for those far from city care. For top 15 discoveries, meeting a grandmother weaving baskets while humming Creole tunes showed me vitality's true source, connection. Her eyes sparkled with purpose, reminding us that love and community fuel long lives. What keeps you feeling young at heart? Number 5. The Rasta Road, a journey of spirit. Guadeloupe's Rasta Road, a vibrant cultural trail on Basse Terre, celebrates the island's Rastafarian community, whose influence weaves through music, art, and spirituality. As of 2025, this route draws visitors to roadside stalls selling handmade jewelry and vegan ital food, flavored with local ginger and coconut. Reggae beats drift from small venues, echoing the community's call for unity and respect for nature. Yet Rastafarians often face stereotypes, their dreadlocks and beliefs misunderstood by some tourists. For top 15 discoveries, walking this road felt like stepping into a living philosophy, one of peace but also defiance against judgment. Locals like Samuel, who shared his hand-carved art, spoke of preserving their way of life amid growing commercialization. His quiet pride reminded me that culture is a flame we must fan, not commodify. Guadeloupe's Rasta Road shows that, even in paradise, acceptance is a daily fight. This journey taught me that true connection comes from listening, not assuming. What's a cultural experience that opened your eyes? Number 4. Mangroves, the island's silent guardians. Guadeloupe's mangrove forests, sprawling along Grande de Terre's coasts, are ecological marvels, protecting shores from erosion and nurturing marine life. In 2025, conservation efforts have expanded, with local guides offering kayak tours through these tangled, emerald waterways. Crabs scuttle among roots, and herons glide overhead, a serene contrast to the island's bustling beaches. But rising sea levels and tourism strain these ecosystems, with some areas losing ground. For top 15 discoveries, paddling through the mangroves was a lesson in balance, and nature's beauty is fragile, and locals work tirelessly to save it. A guide, Elise, shared how her community plants mangroves to restore lost areas, her hands calloused but hopeful. Her story hit me. Small actions can heal a planet. Guadeloupe's mangroves remind us that even quiet places fight for survival. This experience showed me that protecting what we love demands effort, not just admiration. Have you ever explored a place that felt alive with purpose? Number 3, Creole language, the voice of the heart. The Creole language, spoken by most of Guadeloupe's 400,000 residents, is a melodic blend of French, African, and indigenous roots, carrying stories of heritage and resistance. In 2025, schools have boosted Creole education, but French remains dominant, leaving some young speakers feeling their tongue is undervalued. For top 15 discoveries, hearing Creole at a Pointe-à-Pitre market lively haggling over starfruit was like music. Vendor Louise, who taught me a few phrases, beamed as she explained how Creole keeps her ancestors' spirit alive. Yet she worries her grandkids prefer French for modern life. Her words struck me, language is identity, but it's a fragile thread. Guadeloupe's Creole speakers face the challenge of honoring their roots while navigating a global world. This taught me that our voice is our story and we must fight to keep it heard. What's a tradition you hold close to stay connected to your roots? Number 2, artisanal rum, a sip of history. Guadeloupe's artisanal rum, distilled from fresh sugarcane, is a cultural icon, with 2025 marking a surge in small batch producers, gaining global acclaim. Distilleries like Boulogne offer tours where visitors smell molasses and taste rum agricole's fiery kick. But small farmers struggle against corporate brands, their livelihoods tied to shrinking cane fields. For top 15 discoveries, a distillery visit was a sensory journey, sweet, sharp, and steeped in tradition. Pierre, a third-generation distiller, shared how his family's recipe survived economic shifts, his eyes alight with pride. His struggle to compete reminded me that heritage is a labor of love, often at odds with profit. Guadeloupe's rum makers pour their soul into every bottle, facing a world that sometimes overlooks their craft. This showed me that true passion persists even when the odds are steep. What's a craft or skill you admire for its dedication? Number 1, community gardens, growing hope. Guadeloupe's community gardens, blooming in rural areas like Saint-François, are vibrant hubs where locals grow bananas, yams, and herbs. In 2025, these gardens have expanded, supported by initiatives to promote food security amid rising import costs. Neighbors share harvests and kids learn to plant, fostering unity. But limited land and water shortages challenge these efforts. For top 15 discoveries, visiting a garden felt like touching the island's roots. Marie, a gardener, showed me her plot, explaining how sharing crops helps her neighbors afford meals. Her generosity, despite scarce resources, moved me. Community is strength. Guadeloupe's gardeners face economic pressures but sow hope with every seed. This taught me that giving, even when you have little, builds a richer life. What's a way you've seen community come together in tough times? Conclusion: uncovering Guadeloupe's heart. Guadeloupe, as top 15 discoveries has shown, is more than a Caribbean gem with sparkling beaches and lush rainforests. It's a vibrant tapestry of people who hold tight to their Creole roots while facing a modern world. From the rhythmic markets of Pointe-à-Pitre to the community gardens sprouting hope, every corner of this butterfly-shaped island tells a story of grit and grace. Despite challenges like rising costs and tourism pressures, Guadeloupe's residents live with open hearts, sharing smiles and traditions that light up the soul. Could you see yourself exploring this island? Drop a 1 in the comments if you're ready to visit, 0 if you're on the fence, or 7 for visa tips. We'll hook you up. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Top 15 Discoveries for more hidden wonders. Guadeloupe taught me that no matter the obstacles, a generous spirit finds joy in connection. What's one lesson this journey sparked for you? Welcome to Top 15 Discoveries.
Have you ever wondered what lies beyond the shimmering beaches in the iconic Panama Canal? Panama is a land where history whispers through ancient streets. Cultures clash and blend in vibrant harmony, and nature paints a canvas of breathtaking beauty. But beneath its postcard-perfect surface, Panama holds secrets and struggles that reveal the resilience of its people and the soul of a nation. Welcome to Top 15 Discoveries, where we peel back the layers of this Central American gem to uncover 15 truths that will surprise, inspire, and touch your heart. From quirky traditions to hidden challenges, let's dive into the untold stories of Panama. If you're as excited as we are to explore these hidden gems, hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to Top 15 Discoveries for more mind-blowing journeys. Number 15, Panama's persistent pursuit of U.S. statehood. Imagine a country so eager to join another that it proposed 15 times to become a state. Before Panama's independence in 1903, its leaders sent heartfelt pleas to the United States, hoping to become the 46th star on the flag. Why? Panama's narrow land bridge connecting North and South America made it a geopolitical prize. Leaders believed U.S. statehood would bring modernization and security, especially after France's failed attempt to build the Panama Canal. But the U.S. gently declined every time, preferring to keep Panama independent for easier control of the canal without the responsibilities of statehood. Today, Panama uses the U.S. dollar, hosts thousands of American residents, and shares a deep bond, but those 15 rejections remain a quirky footnote in history. For Panamanians, this wasn't just diplomacy, it was a dream of stability in a world that often overlooked their tiny nation. Sometimes the pursuit of a dream, even if unfulfilled, shapes a nation's identity. From Panama's bold historical ambitions, let's shift to a modern privilege that sets its citizens apart. How do you think a passport could open invisible doors across the globe? Number 14, Panama's Festival Fever. Panama's Festival Fever ignites the nation with over 300 vibrant celebrations yearly, blending indigenous, Spanish, African, and Caribbean roots into a cultural explosion that captivates all who join. Carnival in Las Tablas dazzles with glittering costumes and water-soaked salsa dances, a pre-Lent tradition pulsating with modern energy. Oquit's Flower and Coffee Festival paints the highlands with blooms and honors its geisha coffee through folkloric performances. In La Villa de los Santos, Corpus Christi's Diablo dancers in colorful masks weave Catholic faith with ancient rituals, creating a mesmerizing spectacle. These festivals, often free, strengthen community bonds and boost local economies through tourism. In Pedisi, the Festival of Santa Catalina sees fishermen parade flower-decked boats, celebrating their maritime roots with sancocho feasts and tamborito drums. Yet, growing tourism strains resources, challenging organizers to preserve authenticity. For Panamanians, these events are a stand against cultural erosion, where elders pass traditions to youth under starlit skies, ensuring heritage endures. This joyous spirit invites everyone to dance, connecting past and future in a rhythm that resonates globally. Number 13, Gunayala's unyielding spirit. On Panama's Caribbean coast, the Guna people of Gunayala, a semi-autonomous region of 370 islands, live with a pride that humbles outsiders. Call them Panamanian, and you might be asked to leave. With 50,000 strong, the Guna govern their land, resources, and tourism through the Congreso General, a democratic council. Women hold power, owning land and crafting vibrant mola clothing. Visitors face strict rules: no drones, no filming children, and no questioning their island life. Despite rising sea levels threatening 80% of their islands, the Guna build floating villages from recycled wood, a 2021 UN case study in resilience. Their struggle against climate change, fought without aid, shows a community united by identity. True strength lies in staying true to who you are, no matter the odds. From Laguna's coastal defiance, let's venture into the jungle to uncover a tradition that protects body and soul. How would you shield yourself in a harsh environment? Number 12. Embera tattoos, nature's armor. Deep in Panama's vibrant rainforests near Chagres National Park, the Embera people, numbering about 33,000, weave their cultural tapestry through jaguar body paintings that double as nature's clever armor. These temporary tattoos, derived from the unripe jaguar fruit's juice, start as a clear gel, but transform into a deep blue-black stain through oxidation, lasting 1 to 2 weeks as the skin naturally renews. Embera artists apply intricate geometric or animal designs using bamboo tools, turning the process into a communal ritual that honors ancestors and daily life. Beyond beauty, jaguar's compounds offer insect-repelling benefits, a crucial defense in mosquito-heavy jungles, while its antimicrobial properties support traditional medicinal uses like treating skin irritations. As families move nearer to cities for better opportunities, they safeguard this art, sharing it with visitors who leave adorned and enlightened. In essence, Embera tattoos embody resilience, blending protection and expression in a way that echoes humanity's harmonious dance with the environment. Number 11. The art of Panama's social dance. In Panama City's lively streets, car horns form a friendly soundtrack, beeping hellos and thanks amid the urban flow, embodying the nation's warm, communicative spirit. Beneath this, etiquette demands finesse, firm handshakes with eye contact signal respect, while cheek kisses among acquaintances add a personal touch. Personal space is intimate yet sacred. Stand close to show interest, but avoid pats or direct pointing. Use open gestures to keep harmony. Small talk on safe topics like family or weather builds rapport, steering clear of politics or religion to prevent discomfort. Dress neatly and conservatively, honoring the cultural value on appearance and hygiene in public.
Yes, sir.
Show deference to elders with titles and attentive listening, reflecting Panama's family-centric society. Punctuality shines in business, but social Panama time allows leeway, turning flexibility into a virtue. Tipping 10% appreciates service, enhancing the gracious exchanges that define Panamanian interactions. Ultimately, these norms weave a tapestry of respect, inviting outsiders to join the dance of connection and cultural richness. Number 10. A nation without an army. Panama emerges as a fascinating case study in global peace building, having boldly eliminated its standing army in 1990 following the dramatic ousting of General Manuel Noriega, a move etched into its constitution by 1994 to ensure no permanent military could ever rise again. This shift replaced the oppressive Panama Defense Forces with civilian-led public forces, including the National Police for everyday law enforcement and the National Border Service to secure frontiers against smuggling. Without heavy weaponry like tanks or jets, these agencies prioritize public safety, human rights, and community ties, freeing up national budgets for vital sectors. Education and healthcare have flourished, with literacy rates soaring and infrastructure booming, all fueled by the Panama Canal's economic engine. Panamanians cherish this demilitarized life as a source of national pride, symbolizing resilience and a commitment to diplomacy over dominance. In facing modern threats like drug trafficking, Panama leans on international partnerships, proving that true security blooms from cooperation and progress. Number 9. Panama's War on Litter. Panama's War on Litter is a dynamic showcase of national pride, blending strict laws with spirited campaigns to keep the country pristine. The Panama looks better without trash initiative rallies citizens and tourists to recycle and reduce waste, boosting health, tourism, and sustainability. In Panama City, fines hit hard: $100 for tossing a cigarette butt, up to $500 for repeat littering or illegal dumping. Beaches face tougher rules: $500 penalties for leaving trash like cigarette filters, which harm marine life like turtles. The National Action Plan for Marine Litter 2021 to 2025 bans harmful plastics and funds waste infrastructure to stop pollution early. The ocean cleanups river barriers in urban waterways trap debris before it reaches the sea, highlighting Panama's innovative edge. In Casco Viejo, volunteers host trash hunts with music and prizes, turning cleanups into community celebrations. Despite urbanization straining landfills, over 95% of city dwellers now grasp recycling, thanks to millions spent on bins and education. Rural families join adopt-a-road programs, transforming dumps into green spaces. As Panama aims to cut ocean plastic by 90% by 2040 through global partnerships, every swept sidewalk reflects a shared vision of a litter-free future, inspiring global admiration. Number 8. Passports for Paws. Panama's Pet Passport program is a delightful testament to the nation's big heart for animals, allowing dogs and cats to travel the world with ease through official documents issued by the Ministry of Agricultural Development since 2004. These passports, packed with a pet's photo, microchip details, rabies vaccination records, and vet certifications, open doors to over 30 countries, from Europe to South America, bypassing lengthy quarantines. With nearly 12,000 issued yearly, they're a lifeline for expats, like retirees in Boquete who refuse to leave their pets behind when moving to Panama's sunny shores. The process requiring a microchip, updated vaccines, and a health check within 10 days of travel ensures pets like Luna, a rescue dog, can jet to Paris or Bogota as smoothly as their owners. For many, this policy transforms relocations into shared adventures, proving that in Panama, pets are family, and love crosses borders effortlessly. Number 7. The Skyway of Migrating Birds. Panama is a global crossroads, not just for ships but for wings. Over 1 million birds, from toucans to red-tailed hawks, migrate through Panama yearly, earning it the nickname Bird Bridge of the Americas. Soberania National Park buzzes with birdwatchers, especially in October and November, when skies dance with color. Scientists rely on Panama to study ecosystems, but for locals, it's a reminder of nature's fragility. Anna, a park guide, recalls a child's awe at seeing a toucan for the first time. His smile made my day. Her story captures Panama's quiet magic, where nature unites strangers. Protecting nature connects us to each other and the world. If you're loving these top 15 discoveries, smash that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more incredible stories. From feathered travelers to a historic gem, let's stroll through Panama's living past. What's the oldest place you visited? Number 6. Casco Viejo, where time stands still. Casco Viejo, Panama City's UNESCO World Heritage Gem since 1997, is a vibrant tapestry where colonial history dances with modern flair. Its cobblestone streets and pastel facecoing tales of 1673, when it rose from the ashes of a pirate-sacked city. At Plaza de la Independencia, where Panama claimed freedom in 1903. Every stone hums with pride, while cafes tempt with $75 Geisa coffee and vendors hawk $1 raspadura, blending luxury with local charm. By night, salsa and jazz spill from rooftop bars, uniting locals and travelers in a cultural embrace, though gentrification looms, challenging residents to safeguard their heritage. Artisans like Maria, crafting Mola-inspired textiles, carry forward ancestral traditions, weaving stories into every stitch as they navigate tourism's tide. With restored convents now chic hotels and landmarks like Iglesia San Jose's golden altar standing defiant, Casco Viejo thrives as a living museum, its pulse a reminder that history is a vibrant, evolving legacy. Number 5. The Panama Canal's sunken secrets. The Panama Canal, a 50-mile engineering triumph linking two oceans and handling 5% of global trade, holds secrets beneath Lake Gatton's surface. Where a ship graveyard of sunken vessels from the 1904 to 1914 construction era lies preserved, explored by divers uncovering relics of a grueling past that shaped modern shipping with billions in investment and transformed Panama's economy. Generating over $2 billion yearly and employing 14,000 locals, from lock operators like who honors his grandparents' labor with every ship he guides through Miraflor's locks-tight chambers, to maintenance crews sustaining this vital artery, while visitors marvel at massive container ships gliding with precision, a spectacle of technology and human skill. Yet the canal's submerged wrecks, steamships and dredgers lost to accidents, whisper of the sacrifices behind this global lifeline, now protected by environmental efforts to preserve Lake Gatton's ecosystem, ensuring the canal's legacy as a symbol of Panama's resilience and ambition endures, blending visible grandeur with hidden stories that invite awe and reflection. Number 4. Bocas del Toro, where time forgets. Bocas del Toro, Panama's Caribbean gem, is a place where time seems to slip away, wrapping visitors in a dreamy haze of turquoise waves and palm-fringed shores across 9 islands and countless islets, centered on Isla Colin, where Afro-Caribbean and Nabi locals live by the soulful mantra "no hurry, no worry," strumming reggae tunes on starlit beaches that pulse with life. Tourists flock to surf epic waves at Bluff Beach, snorkel vibrant coral reefs teeming with marine life, or join April to September nighttime tours to witness sea turtles nesting under moonlit skies, a humbling nod to nature's resilience, yet tourism's boom. A key driver of Panama's economy, strains delicate ecosystems like coral beds and habitats of the endangered red frog. Power outages flicker for hours and internet connections waver like the tide, raw reminders of Bocas' remote charm, while its history, steeped in banana plantations and pirate lore, legend says Christopher Columbus anchored here in 1502, adds a layer of mystique. Rising living costs push some residents toward the mainland, a quiet struggle to maintain their laid-back lifestyle. Yet community efforts like coral restoration projects and warm smiles over shared Balboa beers with fishermen sharing sea tales preserve the island's soul, inviting all to linger in life's gentle, unhurried rhythm. Number 3. Invisible visas for a borderless life. Panamanians carry a quiet superpower in their passports, unlocking doors to long-term stays and opportunities in over a dozen countries through a network of historical treaties that feel like hidden gems from the past. These invisible visas trace their roots to colonial ties and regional alliances, offering privileges that most travelers can only envy, such as visa-free short entries that often lead to extended residencies with streamlined processes. In Spain, for example, Panamanians benefit from Ibero-American agreements, allowing citizenship applications after merely 2 years of residency, a dramatic shortcut compared to the decade-long wait for others, making dreams of European life tantalizingly reachable. Across Latin America, the perks shine brightly in Colombia and Ecuador. Andean pacts enable quick work permits and settlements, turning neighboring borders into welcoming gateways for careers and family moves. Chile and Peru extend similar courtesies under South American frameworks, where minimal paperwork means Panamanians can focus on building new lives rather than battling bureaucracy. Even in places like Argentina or Guatemala, these treaties foster easier integrations, providing a safety net for those seeking better prospects amid Panama's own economic ebbs and flows. For families, this mobility eases heart hatches, allowing parents to pursue education or jobs abroad while knowing their heritage paves a smoother path. It's a testament to how history weaves into the present, granting Panamanians a borderless freedom that sparks endless adventures and resilient futures. Number 2, a culinary crossroads. Panama's culinary landscape is a delicious crossroads where indigenous African and Spanish influences merge, crafting a vibrant mosaic of flavors that narrate a nation's history and resilience. Picture sancocho, a soulful chicken soup simmering with yuca and name, its cilantro lace steam rising from rural hearths, uniting families with every comforting spoonful. At Panama City's bustling Mercado de Mariscos, Sevi jazzles with fresh cravina or shrimp, kissed by lime and a chumbo peppers, served alongside crispy plantain chips for a zesty coastal bite. Raspadura, a rustic $1 sugarcane candy, delivers sticky sweetness, echoing Panama's agricultural legacy. Tamales, lovingly wrapped in banana leaves with corn masa and chicken or pork, carry the weight of indigenous traditions, prepared with care across generations. Arroz con gandu, fragrant with coconut milk and pigeon peas, pulses with Afro-Caribbean energy from Colon's vibrant communities. Street-side patacones, smashed, fried green plantains topped with beans or grilled octopus, fuel workers in the urban rush. In Boquete's misty highlands, artisanal cheesies and the floral notes of geisha coffee, born from volcanic soil, elevate Panama's culinary prestige. Yet, urban growth challenges local markets, with rising costs nudging some toward processed foods, risking the erosion of these edible heirlooms. Still, Panama's cooks, from festival stalls to home kitchens, pour heart into every dish, preserving recipes as cultural treasures, inviting you to taste a nation's story of unity and survival under a mango tree's shade, surrounded by laughter and love. Number 1, sky-high dreams in Panama City. Panama City skyline, with over 200 skyscrapers outshining Sao Paulo or Mexico City, is a vibrant symbol of ambition, driven by the Panama Canal's $2 billion annual revenue and tax policies that attract global investors. Icons like the spiral FF Tower and sail-shaped J.W. Marriott gleam against the Pacific, marking Panama as Latin America's financial star. Since the canal's 2016 expansion, 5 to 6% GDP growth has fueled metro lines and promenades, yet soaring real estate, luxury condos topping $1 million, pushes locals like Rosa, a street vendor, to the city's fringes. Selling tamales to fund her daughter's education, Rosa sees the towers as hope, her daughter dreaming of architecture. Community tech programs aim to bridge this economic divide, ensuring growth benefits all. The skyline's glow at night captivates, blending pride with the grit of daily hustle, inviting all to witness Panama's sky-high dreams grounded in resilient hearts. Conclusion. Effusion. As we close our exploration of Panama's top 15 discoveries, this nation emerges as a vibrant mosaic of resilience, culture, and ambition far beyond its canal and beaches. The Guna's unwavering island pride and the Embra's nature-crafted tattoos reveal a deep connection to heritage that inspires awe. Panama's demilitarized path, channeling funds into education and health, redefined strength as peace, while its fierce anti-litter campaigns, with fines up to $500 and joyful community cleanups, protect its natural splendor. The Panama Canal's sunken ships whisper tales of grit, and Bocas del Toro's carefree vibe urges us to embrace life's rhythm,